Hi guys, so it's just a quick update. I want to say a big thank you to all you guys for your prayers, love and support. It means so much to me and Hubs. He was reading them last night in hospital. He wants to say a big thank you to all of you that I've messaged. So he's stable now guys. We're on day 4. Yeah, day 4. Hubs has been ill now for well, he's had this flu for over a week now, as you guys have seen in the vlogs, like him coughing and things like that. So it took its toll on him earlier this week. Took its toll on him. He took really dangerously poorly and he had a severe asthma attack to the point where he's been on machines and things like that. So guys, he's not home still, so we still need all the prayers. He's stable, and do you know what guys, I went to see him yesterday. I was with him like at the beginning of the week. I was with him all week. His mum was with, you know what, we went for his mum. I don't think, you know, his mum being there was... I know I'm your mum. I'm on about Daddy's mum. Go sit there, son, and play with your toys, good boy. I'm on about Daddy's mum.
It'll be Daddy, Mum.
No, I'm not your daddy's mum. No, I'm Daddy's wife. He's your daddy, but I'm his wife. Yeah, and Daddy's mum is his mum.
You're wearing bun now.
My hair, oh I know, done it the other day, didn't I? So I forgot where I was up to, guys. So Hubs took really ill at the beginning of the week, guys. He was basically fine. Obviously he had the cough. 1 minute, son, sit down. It's okay, just sit down and now let me talk to the guys. I'll sort you out, okay? Yeah. So at the beginning of the week, what day was it? I can't remember. We thought it was getting better, guys. Even upset, I think I'm getting better and getting over it. As you can see, in here, Cody's got the same thing now. That's why he's off school today, guys. Because he's not. Last night he was felt full of a temperature and just not well at all. So, as you guys know, he's had the flu. Sorry if I keep repeating myself. My head just keeps going to mush, as you guys will understand. So at the beginning of the week, it was dinner time. Hubs obviously have had this cough on and off, not on and off, but had this cough, and he said like his throat was like blocked all the time he's had this flu. And then what was it? He said to me, we was having dinner, and he went, because he didn't have any dinner. And then he went upstairs and he went, I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. So I was like, all right, okay, go lie down, you know. Probably feel better lying down, and you know, he was still trying to get on with things. That's just Hubs for you guys. When he's ill, he still thinks he can like get up and about and do stuff, like, you know. And I tell him, you're not gonna rest, you're not gonna get better, you know. He thinks he can still do this, he can still do that, and you know what men are like. But he went for a lie down, and all of a sudden I heard this shout of my name, and it wasn't like normal, the way he shouts me normal. It was like, you know, it sounds different. So I ran upstairs, and Cody, you go out there, just speak to the guys. Private, just not like speaking about it in front of him. Go on, you go and see the Dolby brothers. You go and watch that. Go on. Watching that on Mum's bed. Okay, I'll come up and do that in a minute. Just don't like talking about it in front of him, because the kids, they've never been away from the dad. Never. Overnight. Never. And he's only 4. Just wait to make sure it's gone, guys. Anyway, yeah, it's gone. Don't like talking in front of him. So where was I up to? trying to think where it was. Yeah, I heard him like shout my name, but it's not the usual way he shouts my name. You could tell like there was something wrong. So I got running up the stairs, and his colour was gone. He was like an off colour, and you know, he's taking his inhaler, trying to like help himself, and it wasn't working. It was not working at all. So he's like to me, Jade, I need help. I'm like, you know, obviously I've dealt with asthma for so long, so I've rang an ambulance, and an ambulance has come straight away, like on blue lights. I explained it, like the ambulance, like, can he talk? I said, no. All of a sudden, from him being at the dinner table with me and going upstairs, and you know, I feel like if he would have stayed down with me and it would have happened down here, I would have known, and you know, been able to help him more. And he was so scared, guys. Seriously, I've never in my life seen my husband scared as the way I seen him when I went up them stairs, guys. Seriously, it was like he was suffocating, and I couldn't like go away for like, I couldn't help him. I was trying to, like, I took my emergency, like, talking about it. I got my nebulizer machine, and I tried to help him that way, give him my emergency kit, and you know, it wasn't working. It wasn't working. It wasn't helping him. And it felt like that the ambulance was taking a long time. Morning, guys. So, I can't remember where I was up to, guys. You know what? I have, you know, kept it building in, and, you know, speaking about it, going back to the beginning, it's hard, guys. It's very, very, very raw, you know, seeing like, and to see my husband as ill as he were, you know, yeah. He got to hospital by blue lights, and the ambulance took him on blue lights, and you know, did what they got to do, like put in like, you know, drips and, you know, things like that to run medicine through him to like get him breathing. And you know, when he said he feels like his throat's blocked, I thought like, you know, it's to do with the flu, you know when you get a sore throat, and you know, I thought it's to, I'm trying to think of it, guys, but because my head is mushed up, and like me going upstairs to him, like me saying that I wish he would have been downstairs with me, like he wanted to go to bed. I wouldn't have been here. I'm just trying to say to him, like, I wouldn't have been able to help him even if he was sat downstairs. That's what I'm, but you know what I mean, guys. So we got into hospital. His mum was there with him until I could get there, because I had to wait for my oldest son to get home. He got home as quick as he could, you know, so we could watch the kids, and you know, because they don't get home from college till later on, because where college is, you know, and Hubs had the attack around about, I think it was half five, something like that, dinner time anyway, and dinner time and I was about 5:55, and I was took ill then, so I couldn't even go in the ambulance with him. My younger son did though, Ethan, he went in the ambulance because I didn't want Hubs to be on his own, and when Alan and Shannon got home, and you know, they stayed with the kids, and I got up there as fast as I could, where Dad was getting sorted, like on oxygen, and you know all the stuff, and like when I seen him in there, guys, like drips, and you know, it It's not the way you want to see your husband. You know, your husband's like the fittest person, you know, he's never ill, you know, it's always bloody me. And, you know, I've never, like, I have asthma, but I've never been like the way Hobbs were, you know. His asthma's always been well controlled, and he's never had an asthma attack like that in his life. And at the minute they're doing tests to see what's caused it to be that like life-threatening. So you just hear the kids, guys, they are driving me up the wall. If I don't laugh, I'll cry again. But they are driving me insane. But you know what? They're missing their dad. They don't understand. They've never been away from their dad, ever. Because our kids have never stayed out, any of them. They don't stay out. So they're missing the daddy, as you guys can understand that. So yeah, where was I up to? Yeah. Hobbs has always had well-controlled asthma. Never had an asthma attack. Like, I have machines at home, and, you know, a machine at home, and that helps me. The nebs help me, and the steroids. But we didn't have steroids in the house because obviously I've been so well. But if I would have had steroids in, I would have given them to him, because I knew that is definitely what he needed. Because soon as he got into hospital, the ambulance can't like give steroids. They don't have them on board the ambulance, so they done flashing lights, got him straight to hospital. He had some steroids, prednisolone. They had some of them, and they opened him a little bit, but not as bad because how like ill he were. So yeah, I got to see him yesterday. I'll throw a clip in the bit, guys. I got to see my husband. He's walking. I had to bring Natalia with me because I had no one to have little Miss Nella. And they got us a room. So he could sit with Natalia. She is missing him like crazy, guys. Seeing him with Natalia yesterday, it broke my heart, guys. You know, she's his princess, and when she seen him, she was kissing him. You know, she was sharing his dinner with him as well, because I brought him like loads of bits up because they're still keeping him in. You know, because he's still like, he's stable, he's a lot better. I got to cuddle him without him being wind up to a bed. You know, I got to sit with him, and as you guys will see in the bit when I put this in. But yeah, guys, that's just a quick update. I think I've explained it. So yeah, he's had this flu. So guys, I know a lot of you guys, a lot of grandmummies on here who watch, and a lot of mummies on here who watch that suffer from lung conditions. There is a new like flu going round, and it is dangerous. It's made my hubby very, very dangerous, and he never gets ill. COVID didn't even do that to me hubs. Do you know what I mean? He got through COVID. I got through COVID, but what this thing, I've heard of a lot of people was talking about before we got it, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, oh, it's just a flu, you know, but it's not. Your throat, it's to do with your throat. It blocks, and you can't get any air in. It blocks, and when you suffer from a lung condition like Hubs does, it makes it hard to breathe, and then it causes his lungs, because obviously he's got a lung condition, and it made him dangerously ill, where, you know, very dangerously ill earlier this week. So guys, you know, be alert with this new flu that's going around. It starts with the throat, and you feel like, well, it actually did make Hubs feel like when I went upstairs to see him, he was suffocating. He could not breathe. And you know, when you ring an ambulance and you feel like it's taken a lifetime, but it's actually not. You know, you want them there. You know, your husband's asking you for help, and you're like, yeah, it's coming. And you know, you've got kids that are scared, and guys, it was hard. And speaking about it, it kills me. I can't do it. Can't do it without breaking up. I know they say talking about it, like, it helps to take the pressure off you. And it has done. It has done. And I needed that. Obviously, I was crying at the beginning non-stop. But, like, I've held it together for Hubs and for the children. Because you've got to. You know, you've got to find this energy. You've got to find this strength from somewhere. You have to. For the kids, you need to, like, let the kids, you know, you need to make sure your kids are thinking, yeah, daddy's fine. Daddy, you know, you need to put this smile on, this fake smile, to make your kids that daddy's fine, he's had an asthma attack, he's coming home, mummy has asthma attacks, brother has asthma attacks, he's coming home, you know, as he is. And he's getting there. He's getting there. That's how I called it. He's getting there. Okay, my darling, I'm coming. He's watching telly, but he's shouting at me, but he can't hear me saying I'm coming. But then he's like, Mom, I'm coming in a minute, 1 minute. I don't think he's probably heard that. But, yeah, just watch out for this new flu, guys, especially, like, obviously it can make anyone very ill. Because it's like blockage of your throat. It can make anybody poorly, but it can make you dangerously poorly if you do have lung problems. Even the doctor said it, this new flu. So, guys, be careful with this new flu going around. And watch out for it. It starts with the throat and you feel like, you know, your throat's like razor blades, and then it like feels like it's blocked and you can't breathe, you know. Just watch out for it, guys, and be very careful. And if you get it, you know, especially with lung problems, get it checked straight away. You know, just letting you guys know. But anyway, I spoke to Hubs this morning. He's waiting for the doctor. He's waiting for the doctor now. I spoke to him this morning and he read all you guys messages. He wants to say a big thank you to all you guys. You cheered him up. He was reading them all last night in bed. So yeah, I'm going to throw this clip in of Hubs, and do you know what? I cannot fault the hospital. They have been absolutely amazing. They have been amazing. So a big shout out to North Manchester Hospital, Crumsall Hospital. Thank you so much to all the nurses. You're absolutely amazing. Never left Hub's side until he was stable. They kept him on A&E until he was stable for 24 hours. They did not let him leave until his SAT levels were up. And guys, they are really looking after him in the ward. You know, he thinks he's king. You know, he's got nurses, you know, running after him, and you know what men are like. They like that. When I'm at home, I don't have time to like run after him, and that, you know, when he's well, he's got to get up and do it himself. Obviously, I like do dinners. You know how it is, guys. But he is loving life. Like yesterday when I was with him last night, guys, seriously, nurses are going, what do you want for your dinner? You know when people come around for your dinner, what do you want for your dinner? Do you want, would you like a Sunday roast? We've got, what was it? You got pork with mashed potatoes, and you know, it's like, yeah, and I'll have a Sunday dinner. Do you want chocolate cake? It's like, yeah. And it's, do you want a cup of tea? It's like every 5 minutes coming in. Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a coffee? And you know, he's living the life of luxury down there. But bless him, guys. I didn't half squeeze him yesterday though when I got home. I was like, oh, don't you ever scare me like that again. Don't you dare ever do that to me again. But yeah, I'm going to throw this clip in, guys, of what we see. And do you know what, North Manchester, like, the baby's not allowed on the ward because obviously people are ill, infections and stuff. But you know what they did? When I said to Hubs, like, can I bring the baby? And they said they'd get us a room. Like a seating area room, private room, and they did that for us, guys. And Natalia got to have dinner with her dad, and I thought, oh my god, I never known an hospital to go out like that for a family. You know what I mean? That is just lovely. If you know, North Manchester, I've been like that with you guys. Let us know, guys. But I will never fault that hospital. They've always been good with my son Alan, you know, when he's had dangerous, life-threatening attacks. And they have done the same with Hubby. And for going out the way and getting us that room so Daddy can see his princess, yeah? Because she was struggling without Daddy, guys. She has not been herself without a Daddy. You know, she's never been away from her Daddy, you know. She's proper Daddy's girl, as does the boys, but obviously them being in school. Cody's not in school today. But you know, she got to see her Daddy and it made all her day, and she was sharing dinner with Daddy, and you know, she loved it. But thank you so much, North Manchester, and all you nurses that are looking after my hubby, and all the doctors that got through it, the nurses. Thank you, and big thank you to Alan's mum as well. She's been my rock, and she's been Hubs' rock through this as well. So guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to throw this clip in of Natalia seeing her Daddy, and me seeing my husband and having the biggest hug that I've ever ever gifted. Like, you never leave me again. You know, I love you so much. Do never leave me again, you know. Oh, guys. You know, keep your loved ones close, guys. Keep your loved ones so close and so tight, because guys, you just don't know, you know, what the next day holds, you know, for an attack just to come out of nowhere like that. You just don't know. And I'm never letting that man come, let that man go again, you know what I mean? But yeah, I miss him. I miss him so much. Obviously, I'm speaking to him and FaceTiming him. You know, I'm going up and seeing him. He might be coming home today. So, fingers crossed I get to see my husband later. He don't want me to come up today because he might be coming home. So, yeah. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. He's coming home. He's coming home to his family and his wife. I'm going to see you later, guys. I'm going to throw this clip in. Goodbye. Guys, look who's up and about.
Nice.
My amazing husband. He's up and walking about now, aren't you, Hubs?
Yeah.
Do you know what? You've come so far, haven't you?
I've never been in hospital.
No, ever. You've never been ill?
Yeah.
Never been ill? Obviously, the odd cold, but not this dangerously ill, no.
No, never.
But he's a fighter, aren't you? You're a fighter.
Tonight, hopefully tomorrow.
Is it 4 days that we're going on?
Yeah, I think so.
4 days.
Yeah, it was Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it Tuesday or Monday?
It might be.
I don't even remember, Hubs, mate.
It's Thursday now, yeah, so obviously tomorrow will be 4 days.
Yeah, yeah. You look a lot better. A lot better. And you're breathing on your own. So that's good. You're off all oxygen now, aren't you? So you're breathing on your own. Natalia's happy to see Dad. Do you know what, guys? The hospital have been brilliant with you, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
They have been amazing with you. Been really good. Really looking after Hubs, haven't they, Hubby? Really, really keeping you well. And I cannot fault A&E as well. They were brilliant. They didn't let you go off A&E until you were stable.
I was in there for 24 hours.
Yeah. 24
hours, and then they brought me to like it's a ward, but it's not a proper ward.
No, I know what you mean.
It's like a stable ward.
Yeah, stable. Yeah.
And then obviously last night brought me in.
Yeah. So what they used to remember when they used to do that with Alan. But no, because you can walk now. Don't overdo it, okay? Don't be walking around a lot.
No,
so don't you need. You scared the bleeding life out of me, Hubby.
It's the only place I'm walking.
So Natalia's happy to see her Daddy, so they give us this room so Natalia can see her Daddy. Yeah, she's pulling it. She's missed you, Alan. She's not seen you in 4 days.
I know.
She's missed you, and I mean missed you. Oh, we're so blessed, guys. Oh, kept you safe, didn't you, Alan? Keep you well.
Yeah.
We're so lucky. So it's just having some food you can eat now, can't you? I bet you're starving. You're hungry.
Yeah.
So I brought him a load of stuff up. Just some more stuff that you need in it, Hubs. So Yeah, just a quick update, guys. My husband's on his feet.